What's up, everybody? Back in with another episode of The Sims 4, man. Check it. I got some new custom content for y'all. Big shout out to Meat Hugger on OnlyFans.
Sonny Enterprises.
Gangsta, blood, shooter, killer, robber, yeah, for no.
I love the name, bro. I love the name, yo. But Meat Hugger hit me up and was like, yo, is the custom content updated yet? It is not updated yet, but it will be updated when this video comes out. I got some new pictures, man. I got some new pictures. I kind of got something that fit my house a little bit more, so I got a lot of nature bay type stuff, you know, since that's the key word for this series is nature bay. So we got nature bay number 1, you know what I'm saying? We got nature bay number 2 over here, and then we got nature bay number 3 over here, and then also nature bay number 3 in a different variation. But that's not all we got, man. We got different variations of these pictures, so I'm gonna show y'all real quick just so y'all see the new stuff. It's in the square one, so all it'll be is like this. In this one, it'll be upgraded. So y'all know, if y'all got my custom content before, this is the one with the girl with the titties on the front, this one. So it'll just be more added to it. And the new ones, oh, I still got Tay in here. Yo, big shout out to Tay, man. Big shout out to Tay, Illest Breed on Instagram. I'll throw her Instagram on the screen. Big shout out to her, man. She been supporting me for a minute. She doing her own thing, you know what I'm saying? Go follow her on Instagram, because she be on yachts. She be doing her thing down in Florida, and it's lit, man. So go follow Tay. She the homie for real. She doing her thing. Actually, it's a makeup spot, nail place, something that's by my house, and I swear they have her picture on the wall. I gotta send it to her and ask her if it's her. I swear it's her though, but maybe not. I'm probably gonna be like, that don't even look like me. But big shout out to Tay though. The new ones begin after this picture. So this is, you know, King Light Skin over here. He think he doing something. And then we got the next one. This is nature bay in a field of grass. We have nature bay in front of a rock, nature bay on the beach, nature bay in the grass again, nature bay in the forest. Got to cut that out because that is just just two titties. We got nature. Oh, see, y'all know right here. Like, this is, she got the flower going. You see where she at. She got mountains in the back on the beach. She looked like Rain lightweight. I found her on Instagram explore page. She just looked kind of like Rain. This is Forest Bay again. Island Bay, but more like art looking. Another one. You know what I'm saying? This is makeup nature bay. She got her makeup done, but she's still in nature. It don't even look, it looks better because it's kind of distorted. Got nature bay again. This girl is she actually had a YouTube channel reviewing tech products. So she's not really nature bay. She's more like Kim Kardashian, but she's still fine, so she in here. We got beach nature bay in front of a stone nature bay. I like this, you know, this is kind of like that rich, classy look with just the gold and the necklines. I like that. Nature bay. I like this too, you know what I'm saying? The orange tangerine, got the matching fit with the nails. That's clean. Another nature bay. Nature bay again. Just that same girl, but she in nature, so I'm rocking with it. This one I had to cut out, I think. Who is that? That's me. Is that me? That's me right there. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I put me in there. I don't know why, but I put me in there. Oh, there go me again. I put me in there twice, I guess. And then we got another beach nature bay. So that's that one. And then I think I added some to the ones with the black border, I think, but I'm not sure now I'm thinking about it. I thought I added some to the ones with the black border, but I can't be 100%. Oh yeah, I did. It was only 2 though. Yeah, it was only 2. I think that one is in my bathroom. I'll show you real quick. At least I thought it was. I swear. Oh, there it is right there. So this one is new too. This is some more nature bay vibes. Then this one is the same picture that's in the hallway. It's just with the black frame. And then back to the ones we already had. So just a little bit of new custom content. I was trying to do these kids rooms, and I suck at making kids rooms, as you can tell. I mean, this is pretty bad, bruh. I don't think you can get much worse than this for a kids room. So I might need to do a little bit of making over on camera. But what I was thinking though is maybe I should make a new crib. because this house is dope. I like this house, but like from here, all these bedrooms, I'm not really loving them to the max. So I was thinking, since this is an apartment, you see I made it look so natural, man. I made it fit and blend in just like it was like this was all naturally in the game. You see how well this blends in, man? I kind of went through hell to find the right bricks and the right white to match that. But it looks really good when you look at it. But I was thinking about making a second story that has we'll delete the roof type vibe like this. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. We'll delete the roof and then oh, you know what? Before I start deleting stuff, wait a minute. Let me go back. Cause see, this will mess me up. Let me put in bb.move objects on. All right, just so my stuff doesn't get deleted, because like you'll delete one thing and then 50 plants will be deleted because you deleted the one thing. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. We got this area here, which I love. Y'all know that. But I'm thinking maybe make a top floor. See, I don't know though, because this might be too much area. But what I was thinking is making a second floor. This would be a really, really dope penthouse though. I'm thinking maybe make the ultimate penthouse. But because y'all like to build episodes, I'm very happy to see that the connotation, I don't know what that even means. I'm very happy to see that the vibe, see, this is why everybody say vibe, because nobody know what the hell else to say. I'm glad the vibe around building episodes is different now. Like, people actually like building episodes. When I first started doing videos, people used to hate building episodes. Not everybody, but a lot of people didn't like them because they prefer me to play the game. But it seemed like now people actually like the building episodes a lot more, which I like that. So this is what I'm thinking. This area, you think that'd be too tall though? If this went up another level? This is kind of tall. Let's see though. Let's see. Let's just entertain it. Let's entertain it. So if I had another level, these would need to be way bigger windows, because I am not trying to spend all day doing these windows like this. And I'm thinking wide open just to let in the light. Plus they're so high up, I don't think it would matter. It might would though. I just want to see something real quick, because I could go crazy and start building and like really go in on this penthouse. See, now I kind of like that, man. You imagine the kind of light you gonna get in here? I think the kitchen might need to be one level though. I don't think the kitchen needs to go up to a second story. I think we could do this. Yo, that look good, man. I didn't, when I said I was gonna do this, I didn't expect it to look this good. And I was thinking, since we have a second floor, we don't necessarily have to move the studio in this little corner. I could kind of open this up a little bit more. Not that I really have anything to put there anyway, but I could open that up some more. Let's see though. Let's see. How are we feeling about this, man? How are we feeling about this? I think this looks even better.
Y'all want to rock the hottest merch in the game? Well, go over to SonnyDaniel.com/shop, man, where you can get all the new merch that I drop. I got hoodies, t-shirts, pillows, phone cases coming, lanyards, all kind of stuff, man. So go over to SonnyDaniel.com/shop, get the hottest merch, man. I got it on right now because it's just so fly. Also, if you want my uncensored sim videos, you want access to all my content before it hits YouTube, and some content that never hits YouTube that's strictly exclusive, you gotta go over to the OnlyFans, man. Let's get back into the video.
It's a little more extreme. Look at Bay though, man. Look at Bay right here, bruh. I'm just saying. You see that right there? Just that right there, yo. Minus the elf ears, because nobody has elf ears in real life. Just that. You got the long hair, the flower, the braid on one, the earrings, the little slim shoulders. That's why I can't play this game. I spend the whole time talking about how fine the Sims is. But y'all know it's all good, man. You know it's all good. But I'm loving this, man. Look at this. I mean, I'm saying, do we challenge? Let me get myself in the shot a little better. Do we challenge what we know as the best sim house ever made? Should I dim this down some? I don't know. If I turn it up too high, I'm focused right, but the back there is blown out. See, I like how that looked back there when this is down, and you could actually see all the light action and the different glow that I got going, but then I'm hella dark. So I guess I'll just leave it there. But yeah, I think we might go ahead and challenge what we know to be the best house. You know what else I'm kind of curious about though? What would it look like if we closed this off? Of course I would do that better. See, I like this looks really good like this. I like the, what would you call this? I don't know what you'd call it. The layers of the levels, the levels of the floors. I really like that. I don't know what happened, but it made everything light. What happened, man? I think it's because I don't have no ceiling up here now. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Alright, well let's just get rid of that and then I'll build my own then. Yeah, because see, I'm thinking like something like this is going to still give me the elevator look. Now why won't that won't make a floor there, huh? Well, let's just see what it looks like first. See, I think that would look good though, because then it's like levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's ceilings that are lower, there's ceilings that are higher. I don't know why it didn't give me a floor though.
Hey, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell.
I don't understand why I have to do that to get a floor. And then if I delete that, alright, let's do this like this. We're gonna build this crooked, and then I want to cut this like that, then delete this wall here. See, as soon as I delete the wall, whatever. We could always build our own ceiling back. All I gotta do is this. But I'm gonna do that right there. And then that right there. So something like this, and then we could go ahead and put like a clock. That might look kind of cool, like a big clock right there. Yeah. And then maybe I'm thinking, I don't know if I'd want to keep this little studio room over here to the left and keep this still boxed off. Let's see how that looks. I think that looks good, but at the same time, I might open that up more. I think I might open that up. And what you mean by that? I mean, get rid of this studio and pull this back against the wall. Let's just see what that looks like. Of course, it's not going to look like this. We're going to clean it up. But you see how that opens that up, though? That makes that look real open and real big. It looks big. Looks great. Looks phenomenal. Did y'all see the new Trump interview with Piers Morgan? It's so hard to get full information out, bro. Like, that's the one thing about the news and the new age media that gets on my last fucking nerves. Is that if you want to see information, raw information, like a raw interview or raw footage from something, it's so hard to find it. It's always broken up and edited the way that the news wants to show it to you. So like, I see Trump got an interview. He talking about something, the world gonna be blown to pieces or whatever. So I wanted to check it out. So I'm looking. I only found one clip, and it's cut up in the news segment of how Trump was talking. So like, it's not coming straight out of his mouth. It's cut up to make it sound more dramatic or more whatever they want it to sound like. And I hate that, bro. Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves with the news and how we get information. Like, if you do an interview with me, just say I do an interview with I don't know, Sonico Anime. Say I do an interview with Sonico Anime Bay, right? And Sonico Anime Bay asked me a bunch of questions, and then I answer the questions raw, just like I'm doing a YouTube video. Everything is raw. And what I say about things is like, oh, what do you think about this? And then I talk about it raw, coming out of my mouth. It's different than when you take something and break it up into pieces and make it sound more dramatic or out of context. And I feel like 99% of all the news that we get online and on TV, if anybody still watches TV, is all edited. It's all edited and manipulated just like YouTube to get more clicks. And I think that's what really showed me off top when all this stuff happened with the election and, like, you know, how you had all the fake news or whatever, you know, saying whatever you want to call it. When you had all the information, the misinformation, that they said was misinformation, they had all this stuff coming out, clickbait type stuff. And I've peeped game instantly because I'm a YouTuber. I've been a YouTuber since 2013. So, and I've been on YouTube since 2005 when it was created. I remember watching Soulja Boy on YouTube. So like, I know the game of clickbait. I know the game of like, you say something and it really ain't what it's saying it is. But what I didn't know is that people would start falling for it again. So like, most people that's like me know clickbait. If something says that ain't really what that says. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't. They say, oh, Trump said it's going to be a nuclear war and it's going to blow up the world. Like, that's not really what he said, and I know that's not what he said. Remember I told you a couple videos ago that people are lazy now. And it's not just lazy with like working and learning how to garden and stuff like that. It's lazy mentally. So a lot of people are lazy mentally. They don't want to go out their way to look for information. That's too much damn work. So they just get the information off of what a video say on YouTube, or it's coming from a news place off YouTube that's on the main screen. Where else they gonna get the information from? And that's why I started taking it easy on people, because I used to be like, man, are you fucking stupid? Like, you know what I'm saying? I call you stupid real quick because it's like, you should know better. But what I realized is they don't know better, because they don't know a time. It's like they don't know how clickbait works. It's weird. But my whole thing, but the whole point of me saying all of that is that I really like to get raw news coming out the person's interview or whatever. Like, if they do an interview with Trump, I want to hear the interview raw, uncut from Trump, so I can really make my decision on what he said or what whoever they interviewing said for my own self. I can't stand when they do an interview and then they talk about the interview and what the person said in the interview when they could just show the uncut interview. And then it instantly, to me, is a red flag, because why don't you want to show the whole interview? Why don't you just show me the interview and let me make up my mind for myself? Instead, they want to tell you what to think. And it was interesting politically, because a lot of people, you know, they got into politics in the last election. But what was funny about me, I got into politics on accident, because I was into the election in 2016. I don't know why. I just kind of found entertainment in watching it. So I just would turn on CNN. And this is when the big shift happened. To me, the big shift happened with news in general. 2016. So you had the election just coming off of Obama. And I used to watch CNN. It was like, oh, okay, you know, the election's happening. I remember watching Trump come up from having like 15, 16 different candidates as Republicans. I remember seeing the Democrats with their 15 some candidates. And it was just entertainment, man. Like, it was fun to watch. And then I start seeing how the news, they would have a debate, or they'd have a, because what do they call it when they had a DNC and the RNC? Like, they debate each other. Like, all the Republicans debate each other. All the Democrats debate each other. I forgot what that's called, but they would have that. It might just be the Democratic debate. I don't know. And what would happen is I would watch it raw. I would see the footage raw. And then I would keep the channel going because I'd be editing or whatever. And then I'd see how when the announcers come on, they start saying stuff that really didn't happen and wasn't said the way that it was. They started portraying stuff that was said in a different way than I took it. And I'm like, okay, I don't think they meant it like that, or I don't think that came off like that. And then they started boosting people up like, oh, he did a great job. He answered this question great. And it's like, but he didn't though. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started noticing on accident how disingenuous the news is. And like I said, I never went into politics picking a side or another. I always looked at everything with an open mind. So when I started seeing how the stations would be so biased, and this don't just go with Democrats, this goes with the Republican side as well. Because I remember watching Fox News one time, and I think it was Tucker Carlson, and Tucker Carlson was on there talking about the mainstream media don't want you to know this, talking about something with Trump or something. And I'm thinking to myself, the mainstream media, nigga, you Fox News, you motherfuckers on everything. Like, Fox is one of the biggest news media companies in the world. What are you talking about? The mainstream media don't want you to know this. You are the mainstream media. And it just blows my mind how people get caught up in it, bro. Like, it's not even like I'm picking sides. They're both equally like biased as hell, and you cannot get genuine information from a multi-billion-dollar corrupt news station. It's just not gonna happen, bro. You have to get the news from your own like sources, and even that is not gonna be 100% accurate. So you're gonna have to pick your own brain and decide what you want to be true. And really, you got to keep an open mind, because you never are gonna fully know what's 100% true. Unfortunately, it's like maturing. That's the little meme with TikTok or whatever. It's like that meme is like maturing is knowing that you'll never know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the information you get, there's no guarantee that that's the real truth, man. Like at all. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with not knowing everything. I ain't really tripping about knowing everything. But it's very interesting, man. It's very interesting. Like I said, I accidentally stumbled onto knowing how corrupt the news was. And then of course after that I couldn't watch that the same. None of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll look at both of them just to see how biased and disingenuous they both are, and then I'll look into something or make up my own decision later. But to follow it and believe everything I hear, hell no. That's never gonna happen. They lost me a long time ago with that. I said in 2016 they lost me, man. It was like, y'all just lie. This isn't even about real information no more. This is like, you have a side and you gonna ride for your side no matter what, and they can't do no wrong, and the other side does nothing but wrong. And it's like, come on, man. All of y'all is corrupt to some extent. We ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? But it's interesting though, man. I definitely it's been a roller coaster with politics and the news and social media and censorship and what you can say and can't say. It's been a roller coaster, bruh. Roller coaster. But you know, at the end of the day, man, you can't really say much. That's the rule. I don't know if I like this or not. I kind of feel like this is, I mean, it's cool, but like, did I take away, should I have just left that studio over there? It was such a small room though, and I could still keep a little bit of it. But don't it feel like it's a little too big now? I almost feel like it does. Feels a little too big, bruh. It feels a little too big. So what we gonna do is we gonna taper that in some. I'm gonna erase, because I wasn't even doing, I was ranting the whole time, not even really paying attention to what I was doing. But somebody had left a comment the other day talking about that I didn't comment on the LGBT flag because I was scared. Hey, bruh. Listen, they the biggest bully on the block, yo. They the biggest and baddest right now. So no, I'm not gonna pick a fight with the biggest, baddest bully on the block, yo. Y'all can do what you want to do. All I'm gonna say is it was weird to have that on the kids' clothes, because I don't understand why you'd want to advertise that on kids' clothes. But hey, it's your kids. You can put a big white ass on there. All I care. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? It's your children. But it's just, I was curious why. Didn't answer the question either, but I was curious why that was a thing, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But what do I know, right? I'm just an OG playing the Sims, you know? I don't know what they talking about. I think I like this a little bit better. It makes it feel more cozy, and it also gives me that architectural interest of having this like come out a little bit. So I think I like this better. I'd actually know I like this better. That looks way better like that. So that's what I'm gonna go with. What's important in the world we going into, bruh, is on some deep stuff. I think what's most important in the world we going into is to be considerate of each other and each other's opinions, and be kind to each other. And I know that sounds like some corny ass, trust me, I know it do, because I feel corny saying it. But honestly, bruh, like coming from all the different stuff I done been through, at the end of the day, the people that run this want you to be mad. They want you to be disheveled. They want you to hate each other, and they want you to bring each other down, bring your own self down, and be mentally fucked up. So the best thing you can do is the opposite of that. Try to be kind, uplift each other, uplift yourself, be happy, do what makes you happy, love each other, you know what I'm saying? Love the animals, the plants, the trees. Just do the complete opposite of what they want you to do, because this world different now, bruh. This shit different. It ain't about like love at all now. So I like to flip the switch on them and promote that love that positivity. But it's corny. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's very corny. It's about all you can do, man, because ain't nobody got all the answers. So ain't no need fighting each other because nobody has all the answers anyway. I need a window in between these, and I don't have one, so I'm gonna have to get one of these and make a custom three window. Bam, bop, bing. Yeah, just like that. That way I had a whole top floor giving me all the light I need, and then I could put a little picture on the wall. Do I go with Nature Bay? Actually, I think I want to go with the other one, the bigger one, this one. Yeah. I don't know if I added anything new to this one or not. This was a dope pick, man. This was what's her name, and I forgot their names, but that was a dope pick I took. That was the Martin Apartment series. This one's dope too. I don't know, these just fit in between this stone like perfectly. I don't know if I'm gonna have two pictures up here like this, but they fit like great. Could just have pictures of my dude on the wall. I forgot who this was. Yo, it's funny because I make custom content based on like stuff that I see on Instagram or OnlyFans or something, and I forgot who the hell this was. I know she looked like Sniper Wolf and she was hitting, but I don't remember who she was. I remember her. Bro, it's interesting as hell though. Like some of these girls that look amazing have some of the most basic ass boyfriends. It's insane to me. It actually kind of is like, how the did you pull this girl, bro? Like they'd be like a basic ass white dude. Nothing against my white brothers, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be a basic ass pink ass white dude with no style, and he got a chick that looked like this. I was trying to show you. He got a chick that looked like this at the house. Dude, basic as hell, boring as hell, and got this at the house. Crazy. I don't know what I want to put up here. I like how this one matches. That one matches really well, but that's more of a bedroom picture. We ain't gonna spend too much time on that. I think I do want to put lights up there though. And then what I'm gonna have to do, since I'm making this taller, I'm gonna have to put lights on this top level. Not really sure how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna have to figure that out because I'm gonna need lights up here. I wonder, these look a little bit lame though, don't they? I mean, I guess they work. I don't know. Does that look good? I feel like those pictures are just kind of, You know what I mean? They aight. They ain't really all that, though. Let me just check out the downstairs. So we still got the little area right here. I might turn this into a bathroom because I want to move the studio into a bigger area, I think. So we could do like studio and streaming in the same room. And then a lot of this stuff I'm going to move upstairs. You know what I might do? I was just thinking something that would be cool. There's actually a place called the Porsche Tower, and I believe it's the Porsche Tower. Your car goes up in the apartment. So like the garage takes your car into your apartment. I believe that's the Porsche Tower. I could be wrong, but I think that's right. So let me show you what I mean. So basically you go down, like say you pull in, I guess, and then this like hydraulic glass elevator. I don't know why I said hydraulic, but glass elevator like brings your car up, and it like sits in this glass box. I'll throw a clip in because it's easier for me to throw a clip in than trying to show you with this damn.
A situation where you park, you come in and your car is parked in your unit. Yeah. So I love that because it's almost like having art in your unit. Your art, your art.
But basically it's like a glass box in the house, and your car, like, I think it rotates on it. It might not rotate, but it sits in the apartment, and it looks dope as hell because it's like big and open. And I told you I love cars in the house anyway. It's something that just signifies rich nigga shit to me, because can't nobody this po had no car in their house. It's just not gonna happen. Middle class, none of that's gonna happen, bro. You gotta have rich nigga shit to have a car parked in your house and it look and feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just next level status right there. Because not only do you have a dope car, you got that joint pulled up in your house so it can be displayed as artwork. Like, that's just hitting on another level. And I'm thinking I might want to do something like that in this apartment. I don't know where I'm going to do it, though, because this, I don't think I can pull this out. Oh, wait, maybe I can. No, I can't. So they don't let you pull that out. Because, see, that would have been the perfect spot to do it because it's right next to the door. So say you got the Tesla, right? You pull the Tesla up. The elevator for the people are right there. See, it's got to have some room, though. It ain't going to hit the same unless it's got room. So I'm thinking maybe like here would have been dope. But, or maybe, you know what? Maybe we could put it there. Nah, because I got the waterfall right there. Alright, the whole car in the apartment thing might not work. But I was thinking maybe do a garage or something down here. That wouldn't make any sense though, would it? I'm thinking it wouldn't because like you got all these other apartments, which means there'd have to be some kind of glass elevator that only worked for your apartment, I imagine. Because how would you have a bunch of cars parked in each apartment? Yeah, there's no way that would work. The one apartment would have to have the car. That way you can get in it and it would drop down to the bottom floor and you could drive away. So everybody else in the apartments couldn't have their cars. So I don't know how they do that in Porsche Towers. I probably should look that up because I'm kind of curious how that works. Is it just the penthouse apartments that have that? It has to be. Because there's no way that you could have each apartment building with a car in it. But whatever. So let's get to extending. So we got the little studio room or whatever. We got the living room here. We made this taller, which that definitely looks good. Do we want to add plants to the top level? I think if we're doing that, we're really making our life harder. Let's just see. That doesn't even look right like that. What about these though? You could do these. But I think at that point, there's no way that that's going to look. Oh, by the way, I changed my room, y'all. I added a bunch of plants to my room. I told you this game motivated me, man. I added plants to my room. I bought shades for my mirrors so I could stop having those mirrors like open near my bed. As soon as I did it, I looked up the feng shui guidelines because that's the reason why I did that with the mirrors. That and then all the spiritual stuff. They was like, yo, stuff be coming through the mirrors, yo. I was like, yo, I gotta get these mirrors closed up. I don't want coming through these mirrors when I'm asleep. So I closed them up. But the feng shui thing, bruh, they say you can't have water running, which I have 2 fountains in there. And then they say you ain't supposed to have house plants in there either because the house plants have too much energy for the space and no electronics. And I got a big ass 82-inch facing my bed. So much for the feng shui vibe. But at the end of the day, I took it as guidance more than I took it as facts. I like to follow the feng shui. I don't know about the electronics. I don't see how I could get around that. I did see this thing though that it's these I don't know, it's a mineral or a combination of minerals. It's honestly, some of it be sounding like some witchcraft stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh, here we go with these crystals again. But bruh, I'm telling you, some of this be facts though. Like this dude took basically it was a power strip. Took the power strip, measured it with an EMF meter, which I bought an EMF meter. I'm probably gonna do a video on this, so y'all will be able to see me do it, and I'll show you what it do in real life. But it basically took this rock, this crystal or whatever he had, took the EMF reading, which is electromagnetic field reading, down like 90%, because everything electronic gives off this EMF signal. So, which I knew this, but I didn't care before. Now for some reason I care. Maybe because I'm becoming more conscious of all of this stuff. So I don't want to be sitting in a field of electromagnetic energy and I'm just like soaking this shit up and I'm trying to be one with nature and it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not going together. So I bought a meter and I'm going to do a reading in my room and it's going to be fun, but I'm going to do it and make a video of it. And it'll be on the vlog channel. So make sure y'all go subscribe to my vlog channel, man. I don't post over there as often as I do over here, but I have moments where I post every single day, like Christmas. I try to do that, holiday time, maybe sometimes in the summer when I'm doing stuff. So the vlog channel is definitely cool for more IRL content. And then the short game is going to be serious this summer. So y'all got to go follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook if you on there. I know Facebook is lame. Trust me, I wouldn't be on there either, but it's business, so we got to do it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Y'all got to follow me on all 4 of those. And then when I start posting these shorts, I'm not sure if I'm going to post the same short every day on each one of those. Like if I do the one short on YouTube, then the same video comes out on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook, I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to make those in the 3-minute slots. So it's going to be 3-minute montages, funny montages with the shorts that I put on TikTok. because Facebook's algorithm prefers 3 minutes over 1 minute. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then TikTok, I think that's gonna be the biggest one that I'm gonna focus on, because I'm trying to get new people over here, man. I'm not doing nothing this episode. I'm just talking. But I'm trying to get this together too. But on TikTok, I hope to bring in the most new people and hopefully to really grow the channel. And then Instagram, we're going to try Instagram. I feel like Instagram's kind of dying now, though. I'm really not going to lie to you. It's like, you know, and I have a tweak for my Instagram, if y'all didn't know. It's a jailbreak tweak, but my phone's not jailbroke no more. But I'll go through Alt Store, and it's like a whole process where you can get the jailbroken version of Instagram, which is cool because it lets you save posts. It lets you watch people's story without them knowing, and it lets you, it's like gives you more like incognito type stuff, which I like. Sometimes I don't like it because I want people to know I watched their story. Sometimes I do like it because I don't want you to know I'm watching your story. So, you know, it has its moments. But so yeah, man, I have that on my phone. And my Instagram is ad free and all of that, so I don't ever see ads on that because it's the tweak. So I accidentally not deleted it, but I accidentally let the tweak expire, and I had to go back to normal Instagram one day. And man, Instagram is garbage, bro. Like, there's so many ads now, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm scrolling through the feed and like 5 posts are advertisements, and then if you don't scroll through your timeline the first time, then all of a sudden you getting random people's Instagrams in your feed, which defeats the whole purpose of following people, I feel like, because if you don't see they post when they first post it, you won't see it the next time you go on Instagram. It'll like refresh. I hated it, man. I was like, yo, Instagram, what happened, yo? You used to be on top. Like, the whole reason you follow people is so your feed would be clean and it would just be dope stuff that you follow. Now, if you don't have a tweak, your Instagram is full of a bunch of random stuff, and that's what Instagram wants to promote their reels and all of that. I get it from a business standpoint, but from a user standpoint, it sucks. And hey, it is what it is, but I'm still gonna be on Instagram. I like Instagram a little bit, but I wouldn't say I love it. And then of course Twitter, which, by the way, go to my Twitter and go to my likes. Y'all won't regret it, yo. You won't regret it. Go to my Twitter, go to my likes. You won't regret it. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? My Twitter likes are very fun. I put it to you that way. That's the only reason. If you go to my Twitter and you go to my likes, that's the only reason I'm on Twitter. Like, legit. That was the only reason I went to Twitter. That was just what Twitter was good for. Now that Elon bought it, which I'm really curious to see what Elon does with Twitter, because I feel like Twitter was dying anyway. It was only good for what I said, you know, the Twitter likes that I have in my likes. Because Twitter was full of a bunch of lame ass people that want to argue all day. Like, who the wants to be on a platform that's that negative, bro? Like, not me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to argue with people all day, yo. Like, people coming at my neck all times of the day. Like, who wants to deal with that? I know I don't. So, but I think I might start using Twitter maybe a little bit here and there. You know, Elon bought it, so it's kind of a fresh start. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not making no promises, but follow me on Twitter if you still rock with Twitter, or you going to start rocking with Twitter now that Elon got it. But what I do like about Elon, at least what I think I know about Elon, I don't know Elon, so I can't vouch for him too much, is that he seems very non-biased. He's the type of person, at least he comes off like the type of person that's equally strict and equally across the board. Like, when it comes to the politics on Twitter, like, he would be equal with it. Like, you can equally disagree with each other and still be on the platform. Where before it seemed like if you stepped on anybody's toes that they didn't like you to talk about or whatever, they would just kick you off. I'm not a fan of that at all. Mostly being on YouTube. That's how YouTube got for a minute. So I was not a fan of that kind of way of doing things. But it seemed like Elon is more fair. I know people was complaining about it, but I never got the impression from Elon that he was any kind of funny way. At least what I've seen about him, he never seemed that type of way. But, you know, I thought that about Joe Rogan, too. I never thought Joe Rogan was funny. But then, you know, that whole little compilation came out, or whatever it's called, compilation or whatever. Him saying the N-word, which it was definitely not good. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not good. But I know he didn't mean what they tried to make it like he meant, but he shouldn't have been saying that word that freely. Being a white dude, it's a bad look. But you know, I know white dudes like him. You know what I mean? They don't mean no harm in it, but they do get a little bit of enjoyment out of using the word out of context or in context, so they can say it but without saying it. So I kind of know, like I said, they don't mean anything by it in a racial way, but they do get a little bit of fun out of saying it in those certain ways where you can say the word but it don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I'm saying, because I'm really not doing nothing in this game. I'm just ranting to y'all, but you know, y'all like that though. I noticed. I see the comments, man. I see the comments. You know I love y'all. So yeah, Twitter, go rock with me on Twitter, man. Tweet at me too, like at me on Twitter so I can like respond to y'all and tweet me stuff and share the type of stuff I like on there. That would be lit. But don't go to my likes if you're not over 18. I'm warning you now. It will corrupt your little mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's no kids watching me no more, bro. I feel like it used to be a bunch of kids watching me, but I think they all done grown up, man. I'm grandpa over here now, yo. The kids that was once 10, 12 years old are now like in college. So big shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We growing old together. But let's get into this building, yo. I feel like I've just been ranting this whole video. Not even ranting, just talking. I put the steps down. The reason I put the steps down is because if I'm making a second floor, I need steps. I kind of feel like making a second floor to this house is going to be a mistake because this is already big enough. But I really like the way this looked. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Because this is a lot of house I'm adding doing a second floor. Like a lot of house. And it ain't like I can make a garage and do all of that and make it feel realistic. I don't know. I'm not feeling the motivation that I need to do this right now. So let's just go to manage worlds. Maybe we can do something else. We just kicking it this episode. Y'all like the longer episodes, so we just kicking it. So what y'all think about doing a house in one of these spots that we don't never do stuff at? Maybe a club. We've never made a club together, have we? I don't think I've ever made a club. Maybe we did a long time ago. We did a club, but I don't think so. Should we make a club together? I wouldn't want to make a club in Japan. I'm just saying, in general, that might be kind of dope though. If you could get like a stripper mod, have a bunch of stripper poles, that actually might be really dope, man. Like, what if we did Stargazer Lounge and we redid the whole Stargazer Lounge? Like, instead of it being all outdoors, like we build like a dope club. I feel like that's just gonna take forever doing that. It would be really cool to have a dope place to go though, because like a lot of times when I play the game, I always play it at my house because I don't like the places that are already in the game. I feel like they're really boring. But like maybe I should download one. This is a nice looking house, by the way. Not mine. Switching device. This is kind of a nice looking crib though. Let's see. Let's see, man. Where we want to go to popular now, and then let's go to clubs. That is going to be a really long time, though. Like, we're going to talk about 5-6 hours probably on that. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. Y'all might like that, though, honestly. Let's do a bar. Let's see. They got club, lounge. I'm going to go with lounge. No, nightclub. Let's go with nightclub. That was one thing that I always wish we had here, which we don't really have none here because I'm like small town vibes, but like a dope club where it's no drama, that's classy and expensive, and it's like you can really just lounge out and relax. A lot of clubs here get shot up or it's drama or it's lame. One or the other. It'd be nice to have a place that was like this. Super classy. You got to dress up to go there and all of that. That would be lit. Maybe there are places like that here, but I don't know of any. There are a lot of times those kind of places are old, though, because young people don't know how to fucking act. So they always have places that are nice, but they're usually an older crowd. I'm really looking for something to go on this rooftop. I thought maybe somebody built something. Some of these are kind of dope though. This is a nice looking spot. I'm looking for something for this roof though. I'm pretty sure people have made clubs up here. Damn, look at this. Kai's Bowl and Bar Club. That's dope. But would it look dope on the top of this building though? I need something that's built into this penthouse. Rooftop nightclub. But see, these aren't very highly rated, so they're not really. Damn, look at this. Glam karaoke bar. I like the way they did the architecture in that. I like that circle room right there. I need to do something like that. See, that would be cool for the thing with the cars. Like you had that circle thing go up the side of the building. That would be so lit, bruh. We definitely got some room to improve even more on my architecture. Cause think of that. Instead of having a garage, you got this circle glass box, which is how you gonna have a circle box. I know it sounds stupid, but you have a circle dome or whatever that your cars can rotate in, kind of like Carvana. You ever seen them Carvana stations? That kind of look, but the car is inside spinning. Even if it's not spinning, it's like a car dealership. That would look really good on the side of a house that's really modern. Got the big white front with the hangover lights. Horseshoe driveway coming around. That would be really nice. That's something we got to keep in mind because I want to try that in real life. This place does not look like it belongs on a rooftop at all. Club Ranger. I'm really surprised there's not more just built to this lot. Starbucks, we could put it down. Starbucks up there. I love Starbucks, bruh. I am such a Starbucks fan now. It's ridiculous. It took me 20 years of my life, 27 years of my life. I don't even remember when I started drinking coffee, but just drink coffee. I started drinking coffee here at the house, basic coffee with sugar. And then I got caught up on the pumpkin spice lattes. Then I moved from them to the toasted white chocolate mocha, which is peak Starbucks. And then just the white chocolate mocha all year round. Again, peak Starbucks. The egg bites is hitting. The little ham and Swiss croissant is hitting as a little breakfast meal. I need to probably eat more healthy, get a healthier situation. And I probably will. Because I got to get back to my old self, man. I used to be on that intermittent fasting. I used to eat clean. I used to even be on my fitness heavier. Now I just been like, yo, I'm just chilling. Like, nah, bro, I got to get back on my stuff. You know what I mean? Got to get back on my stuff. I'm not liking any of these clubs. And maybe it's because I'm not seeing them. I just think we can do better. I still ain't got these prescription yet, man. I got to get these prescription made. By the way, I probably should call now. Because my doctor moved different Walmart. Yes, I do go to Walmart to get my glasses because Walmart is lit. And then I want to get these. I just got these a couple weeks ago. These Carrera frames. I want to get these into prescription sunglasses. So I don't have to wear glasses when I go out in the sun. I could just throw these on. And they look like I'm just normal sunglasses, but they prescription. And these are cool too, even for the computer glasses, because they cut back on a lot of that light. And then I think I'm going to start wearing dailies instead of wearing the contacts that I have. I think I'm going to start getting daily contacts. Just because I didn't realize how much contacts affect my eyes, bro. Like, I've been wearing contacts since I was in the, I want to say the 7th grade. Somewhere around the 7th grade. And 6th, 7th grade. And I've been wearing contacts ever since. And I always wondered, man, why do people wear glasses now and you can just wear contacts? But then I started wearing my glasses and I realized that when I wear contacts, my eyes are so tired. And I'm like this. You see my eyes are right now? I'm like this by the end of the day because they're just so dry and tired. And I started realizing when I wear my glasses, they're not like that at all. I don't wake up with my eyes dry or none of that. So I'm thinking... That's what I'm saying. I get these little fly glasses. I'm not gonna be out here like a nerd or nothing. I got my fly joints. Other frames got the diamonds in them. I want it to be fly so it fits my energy. But yeah, man, I just didn't know contacts had that kind of effect on your eyes. But they kind of dry you out. At least mine. And I think my prescription might be too strong because I got a prescription for my computer glasses because I didn't know that. A lot of stuff I found out on my own, bruh. Which is why I tell y'all all the time about doctors. Like, I'm not knocking doctors, I'm not knocking the nurses, but a lot of times these motherfuckers don't know much of nothing, bro. Like, they don't know much more than what you can find out on Google your damn self. I mean, of course, if you need them to give you an MRI or X-ray or something, yeah. But like, all the stuff you read online, if you go to the doctor and tell them your symptoms, they're going to tell you the exact same thing you read online. Like, it's crazy because I do a lot of, if something's wrong with me, I Google it. Like, I had, like when I went for the ringing in my ears, when I went for my tonsil stones, when I went for like stuff like this, like I already did so much research. I go to a doctor and then the doctor just legit tell me the exact same thing I read online, if not less. And it's like, damn, bro, did I really even need to come to you? And that's the same thing with the before when I was telling y'all about the doctors, man. I'm not knocking them by no means, but it's just they don't have the information that you're looking for all the time. So, and this is what I found out about the eyes, this is where I was going, is that your contacts, first of all, your eyes, they say 20/20 vision is the best vision, right? But that's not necessarily true if you on the computer or you do stuff that's close up. Like when I take my contacts out, my eyes are very magnified to the point where it's like looking through a magnifying glass. So like I see things, I think it's about 5-6 inches in front of my face, crystal clear, like everything detailed. Like if I was to take my contacts off and look at this, I mean, I would see the plastic, this everything, fine detail. Got to be close though, so it's really good for like if I'm doing any sewing or bead making, or if I'm taking my laptop apart and I'm messing with little tiny parts. It's better for me to take my glasses and contacts off and just go with my natural eyesight, because it's locked into a really close range, which is good for that kind of tedious work. But of course I can't see worse far away. Like it's locked in close, and then everything far away is stupid blurry, just like a camera. So there's certain things that you want your focus range to be locked into, because your eyes relax at a certain range. So like when I wear these contacts, they're locked in for driving outside, interacting with the world. Like I'm looking distance, I'm seeing things far away, close. So when I'm at the house and I'm on my phone, or I'm at the house and I'm on the computer, or I'm doing stuff in a close range, my eyes have to work extra hard to pull that focus back in close, which a lot of the times makes me have double vision, because my eyes just get tired and they want to focus far instead of focusing up close. So what I found out, which is what the doctors don't even tell you, is that you actually need multiple prescriptions at the different ranges that you at. So like you need computer glasses when you at the house, you on the computer, that are locked into about I don't know what that is, 12 inches to maybe 24 inches, so a foot to 2 foot in range, locked in that focal range. So then you have the perfect range of vision for what you're doing. And then when you out, you need your focus range to be a little bit farther, so you can see stop signs, lights and signs and stuff like that, locked further out. And then of course, if you have reading glasses when you're reading a book or stuff like that, which kind of goes into computer glasses, you want them to be locked into a closer focal range, at least on my eyes. I think everybody's eyes, but I'm sure my eyes are like that. So 20/20 isn't necessarily perfect if you're doing something that's close up. That further away vision is actually going to mess up your close up vision, which is why I've realized this just by talking to people that had that nearsightedness like me, totally different from people that had that farsightedness, because they need glasses to magnify stuff, the farsighted people, and then our eyes are already magnified, but we need stuff to see in a distance. Long story short, if you having fatigue from your contacts, or you feel like your eyes, you kind of get, fatigued when you're on your phone and the computer, you might need to get a prescription that's more locked in, closer, that you wear when you're at the house or you're doing more, close up work. Which I didn't know none of this stuff, man. Trial and error, bro. I swear. Like, people complain all the time about the education system and how they don't teach you how to do stuff. But like, honestly, bro, they don't teach you any damn thing that's really going to apply to you in real life anyway. Like that, you would think the eye doctor would tell you all that when you get your eyes checked, right? Like, completely give you a full examination of all of that. But they don't. They just hold up a sign and they say 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then you just pick whatever you think is in focus in a certain range, which gives you 20/20. But in this world, it's different. We don't always need the farther range. Sometimes we need the closer range because we on the computer and all of that. So I don't know. Whole story is I got to get some new contacts that are maybe a little bit less because I'm always on the computer and in the house. Or even outside, like if anything is in close range of you. Like sometimes I wear my computer glasses outside because it seems like my eyes are more relaxed. It's okay if stuff in the distance is kind of blurry because I can barely see it anyway. And then the stuff that's closer to me is way more in focus, so it's more comfortable. So, that's a long story I just told y'all. But, we doing longer videos, man. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nightclub, and that's going to be in the next episode. So make sure y'all go watch the next episode because it's going to be lit because we're going to make a nightclub. And, yes, we're going to put it in a building because we all about that building life. I mean, could you beat a view like this at a nightclub? This view really isn't that good, to be honest. It's a little too high up for you to see anything down low. Maybe I won't do it at this building. Alright, I shouldn't have deleted this because I don't think I'm going to do this here. I think because see, that's what I like about the smaller apartments. They're on more of a level where you see more buildings. That one's so high up that you don't see nothing but the sky, which is kind of lame. This is a club, but that's on the ground level. I guess you could make anything a club though, couldn't you? Not those. But like this one I could make a club. This is always the one I make an apartment out of, but I technically can make this a club. I was thinking about playing Minecraft again too, man. What y'all think about a Minecraft series? I was thinking about it because I would like to do something where I could have a little like Walking Dead vibe to it where I'm trying to survive. I think that might be really fun. What about this for a nightclub? This is a famous lot. I can't believe, bruh, that I used to think this was dope. Like this, I mean, this is dope, but like compared to what I do now, this is kind of basic. Like there's no real heart that went into designing this. I feel like now my stuff has a lot of detail. But yeah, what you think about making this a nightclub? I definitely like the level better because you see the view you get here, it's more like lit up. So if I was to delete this lot and make this a club lot, that might be kind of dope, man. I mean, what y'all think? I want to make a really dope nightclub, and I think this might be the spot to do it. It's kind of weird because it's an apartment building, but this really don't look like an apartment building. It looks more like an office building. I mean, look how big it is. Even if it was an apartment building, having a club on the top floor is kind of lit. I mean, not for the people that live underneath that building. I mean, underneath that unit. Like, if there was a nightclub up here, you would not want to be these people right here. I mean, unless you like that, which I wouldn't mind it, but it would be terrible for noise. People jumping and fucking stomping all over the floor. That kind of doesn't make sense. But I think we're going to try it. Not this episode, but probably next episode. I think I'm going to make me a nightclub. I got to get some ideas first, though, because I just kind of in my head know I want it to look very open. I'm thinking white, pink, like how this room is. White, pink, silver, luxury look. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna have to come back to y'all with the design of the nightclub because I'm not sure. We haven't done hardly anything this episode except talk, but I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. Make sure y'all post in the comments of any of the topics we was talking about, man, that y'all want to chime in on. You know what I'm saying? Chime in on them joints. I love y'all because I think next episode will be better for the. Next episode will be better. Let's go ahead and exit.
That was amazing.
Hey, go check out Sonny D. It's like the great Sonny D. Hey.
All of those long, hard hours of working definitely pay off. I see that.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.